Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Morbius, another Marvel horror Spider-Man villain movie. And with all that said, let's get started. So, Morbius stars Jared Leto, and like I just said, is another Spider-Man villain horror film. And basically, Michael Morbius has a rare blood disease and tries to cure himself, but ends up getting a vampire disease, if you will, or a parasite, if you want to say. This film has not been receiving very good reviews at all. It's got like 16% on Rotten Tomatoes, and people are absolutely hating this film for what it had to offer. And I gotta say, expectations were not very high for me. I didn't expect much, nor did I really get much. So, with all that said, let's get started talking about the good. Now, this is just a fun film. It's not amazing, nor is it terrible. I don't think it's terrible. A lot of people say it's absolutely dreadful, cannot watch this film. And I'm the complete opposite. I can sit and watch this film. It's not top on the list. Like, if I was going to choose Venom or Morbius, probably choose Venom. But that doesn't mean I have anything against this film. And I would happily watch this film again. But I get why people don't like it. But honestly, I like Jared Leto as in this role. I think he does a really good job. And my favourite scenes were when it was just him. Not as the vampire, not as Morbius, just as him. Just him living his normal life as a nurse and trying to, conquer this whole blood addiction and everything. I preferred that because I think his acting was so good, and I think they were definitely the best parts of the film and the most enjoyable as well. And this film does something that I really liked about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Again, another film nobody likes. I really like that film. Is that it does the really cool slow-mo shots. And it does like what Twilight does with the whole vampire thing. It catches the vampire genre and whatever really, really well. And this film feels a little darker than Venom. It is a little... they do push the limits just a tiny bit. And it is pretty dark at some scenes. But yeah. And also, I like this film had a lot to do with like paramedics and hospitals and care and everything like that. It just made it feel more real and bring it to life a little bit better. It just helped it. So like if it didn't have that, it wouldn't feel anything like it's in the real world at all. You just need that in it. But yeah, it's an okay film. It's fine. I really like Jared Leto in it. I think he holds this film up really well. But like I said, if I was up for a horror superhero film, I would probably choose Venom over this film. But it's okay. It's fine. So now let's move on to the mixed aspects. Now this film is a little dark, so it is a little bit mature. A lot of scenes to do with blood and a character who is addicted to blood and will literally be drinking blood tubes in the hospital. But I always point this out whenever I'm reviewing a film like this, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, with all that said, let's move on to the bad. Now this film suffers from cringe level high. So Venom Let There Be Carnage is very, very cringy, but it's funny. And this film is trying to be really, really serious and no jokes, really. I don't think there is really any jokes in this. It's trying to be full-on serious and scary. And it doesn't really succeed at that. I think this film would have been better being a little bit more light-hearted. I think they probably would have had to have changed a few things, but I think it would have worked a lot more. And like I said, I like the paramedic sort of thing that was going on at the beginning of this film. And then once it gets to probably about halfway through the film takes a downfall. And like I said, the film was alright to start off with, and it is still able to maintain okayness, but not much. It struggles. The film really, really struggles to stay on its feet. It feels like it doesn't know what to do once it's jumped into its plot and its story. It feels like it's lost. So they create a plot which is just, it's sad because the thing that was going on was powerful and was good and it was fine how it is, and they just messed with it too much, and then it just didn't really work. And it's sad because I think the film could have, it could have got a lot better reviews if it hadn't have done what it did. And I would have rathered it would have been Morbius, the villain, if you will. I think that would have worked a lot better. And there is no tension building in this film. It's trying to be a horror, but there is absolutely no tension building at all. It's literally just a load of guys going into a dark room with a gun, all screaming, lights start flashing, and then Morbius is in the corner of the room, gets them, done. That's the end of the scene. That's their fight scene for the next half an hour, and then we're not going to see anyone fighting for a while. And yeah, also I didn't think its action was very good. I thought it wasn't very good at all, to be fair. I thought the final battle was really, really bad. I think it was definitely like one of the worst final battles I've seen in a while from Marvel. So yeah, a little disappointed what the final battle had to offer. I don't know if this film was just me having my expectations a little bit too high. But like I said, I enjoyed this film. I will watch it again. But it suffers from such annoying problems. They drag it down. If these problems were not here at all, this film would be really, really good. And I'd be really, really happy with. But these problems drag it down a lot. And it's sad because I expected for them just to... I just expected them to maintain it just for longer. Just so they could do it for an extra 40 minutes. I would have appreciated that, but they didn't know what to do midway through, so I guess it was pretty hard. But overall, okay film, not amazing, but yeah. So, now to the final thing. So, Marvel fans, you can... It is both thing. You can either go see this or just stream it, one or the other. Just, yeah, I guess it's not, this isn't my decision to make. And also horror fans and everyone, it's the same really. It's not really much of a horror. But yeah, I don't want to act like I'm hating on this film because I'm not. I don't fall into the same boat as everyone who's hating this film. But yeah, and I would give this film about a 6.5 out of 10. So yeah guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please do comment, like and subscribe, and let me know what you thought of this film down below in the comments if you get a chance to watch it or if you have not already watched it. And yeah, no spoilers or anything, so yeah, no spoilers or anything down below in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this guys. Please do comment, like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Ciao.